All right, we're late, but we made it. TH, good morning. The lateness is all relative anyway, but you know what I mean. Wednesday morning, a bit of a cloudy, gloomy morning with some extra truck noise for you. Ambrose Chamber Pocket morning. Mark John already gifted a membership by Norell. What have I missed this morning? You guys have been having fun without me. I see Ron is here. Let's see. Gigi's here. Good morning. Bear in the Garden. Good morning. Stephen Schober. Good morning. It's only me. Good morning. RGU Jones. Good morning. Andrew Horton. Good morning. Sue Pitchford. Good morning. Queso. Good morning. Prince Ice is here. Good morning. Florian Schwartz. Good morning. It's Christopher Street Day. Oh, we're in the streets, so that's good. George H. Good morning. Uh-oh. I'm about to get cleaned, whether I like it or not. That thing might have some other issues going on with it. Ooh, Norella's super happy this morning. That's good to hear. I wonder if there's any news to share. Fred Lewis, good morning. John Agius, good morning. Robin, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Zigoslav, good morning. Marisol Rodriguez, good morning. Dwayne is here, good morning. Peter and the Birds are here. Good morning. Steve Freeman, good morning. Doomsday tonight, good morning. I was ducking under that tree. It almost hit my head. Well, it's just leaves anyway. Ibrahim, good morning. Girl with the flaxen hair, good morning. This is one of the tunnel exit streets. I've never really shown, they put up a nice mural right over here. I haven't shown it before because it's on the opposite side, but I guess it's by Ray Jaffe? I don't know. But it's very nice. And it hasn't been defaced, and it's been up for like a year, so that's nice. Miss Pinkto, good morning. This is the morning dustbuster. Dust rearranger. Nightbot with a case here. Colleen, good morning. Tom, good morning. Alright, looks like the light should be changing to cross to the right momentarily. And there it is. I don't know. Was it a famous singer? It might have been. Did it kind of look like J-Lo? I don't know. I wonder if we'll make the next light. The next light will start changing soon, I think. But I guess we'll find out soon, shortly. It's not oh wow, it's a quick blink, only 10 seconds. We're gonna make it. Although watch for inchers. There's always inchers. And then we'll cross left. This became an art gallery? This used to be a restaurant. Seinfeld. All right, who did I miss? One of Norell's doggos got a seal of approval. Congrats. What else did I miss? Water Blazing is here. Good morning. Tejo World, good morning. Shlomi, good morning. Love Semenova, good morning. Nikita Bronx, good morning. Blessed WS1 Christina's here. Good morning. Good to have you here live. I guess it's been busy in the mornings, huh? Yeah, right, Ambrose? I've heard that Teslas have a feature where they're supposed to have a green light chime, but if you're not the first car at the light, it also chimes if the next car in front of you starts moving to let you know. Uh-oh, I might have missed what Rapper did, but sounds like you could have done better. Oh, GPT's still done, I guess. Is there a problem with the audio, says Joel? I don't know, anybody else? Usually people let me know immediately, and there's multiple people telling me there's a sound problem. Kids are home and you got a new puppy. Yeah, that sounds like a busy time in the household. This is 40th Street. We're gonna keep moving on 3rd Avenue for a little longer, I think. Since we don't always take 3rd Avenue. But let's see. No audio issues for everyone else. Okay. Very well. Check your local settings. Noah's here. Good morning. It's telling me he's got stuttering. I don't know. That might be also local. Didn't feed the GPT meter. My bad. Actually, is anybody... I have to check that thread where the guy who linked Nightbot to GPT is. And double check. Maybe there's a reason. Or we're the ones that we put him out of business. A golden retriever puppy named Ellie. That's a good family dog, right? I'm not a dogologist, but you know. (42nd Street). There's some secret subway entrances here if you wanted to get to the subway that stops on 42nd, but you don't want to go through Grand Central when it's very busy. I think it's just around the corner here. I might as well show it to you since I'm gonna have to wait for the light anyway. And at least this CVS is 24 hours. Ah, this is the 3rd. So you're well aware of their vestedness. Maki, good morning. Actually, the subway entrance is currently under repair. Yeah, the subway entrance is under repair, so forget my tips. That's what that construction work was with those guys. It's being repaired. Or renovated, or refurbished, I don't know. Oh, is it Cat Yellow Ranger's birthday tomorrow? Happy early birthday. Sorry for your loss, Christina. And dogs are part of the family. So there's no other way to put it. Darn, we missed the light again to go to the right. I guess we're gonna keep going west. Okay. This is what we have to do. We just go with the flow. Go with the flow. If you don't like CVS, you got Dwayne Reed's / Walgreens block away. OM, good morning. Andrew H, good morning. Ambrose serves as Cat Masters. It's supposed to be a hotel as far as I know. The Hyatt. Grand Hyatt, maybe? I wonder if that's where they serve breakfast. With all the TVs. I could go for a hotel continental breakfast about now. All I really need from it is a mountain of eggs and bacon. Yeah, we started at the usual time. Actually a little late. Grand Central and then one Vanderbilt behind it. The one Vanderbilt observation deck is pretty nice. It's definitely got a lot of artsy stuff going on up there. And interesting rooms, so if that interests you, that might be the deck to visit. All right, now we'll finally cross 42nd. I also want to get an update on how the JP Morgan Chase building is shaping up. It's huge already, but it's like once they get a flow going, the stories just keep on piling on. Sharing pictures, you could probably do it through the Discord server. Though that's a whole other app too, so no pressure. Otherwise, Instagram maybe, I don't know. Okay. We'll go up on Vanderbilt and we'll take a look at the Chase building. Oh yeah. It's getting huge. I think so too, Gary. I doubt they'll have much work from home after it's done. They'll probably be like, we built this space. You better come to work, dang it. I don't know, we'll see. What did Norel make for dinner? Dwayne also likes hotel breakfasts. First Star Trek convention at the old Commodore Hotel. That's cool. Cool tidbit. A lot of buildings around me. How do I feel? I don't know. I'm used to it. I don't know how to feel, I guess. Yeah, this place gets bustling in the middle of the day when everyone's at work. I think a lot of people are back in the offices, whether it's hybrid or not, but in this area especially. The Avenger Bridge is being worked on? I'm not even sure. I think we passed that already. I thought people were driving on it, but I don't know. Oh, is Top Chat still default? It's kind of misleading sometimes with Top Chat, especially if you don't know you're on Top Chat, and then you wonder if you're missing stuff. Daryl, good morning. Urban Space here is probably a very popular lunch spot. It's a collection of different food places, all sorts. Burger, flatten out a tortilla, then face down the pan to cook. Turn it over a melt a piece of cheese. Cook out the base. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good indeed. Big Mac sauce. How did you get Big Mac sauce? It's a secret. What is happening here? I can't even tell you. Am I tempted to look at my reflection when I'm walking? Sometimes just to make sure my drip is okay, you know? Is that what the kids say these days about it? They call it drip? Sorry. It's like Italy, but more random. Yeah. RJ is here. Good morning. Mazzy H, good morning. Norel knows the secret. Who told you the secret? Ronald McDonald himself come to you? Ronald McDonald came to me in a dream. Wait, Peter's telling us the days of today. Insurance awareness. Norel, it's up your alley. All people named Lauren Day. So anybody here named Lauren, it's your day. Climate smart skim awareness. Logistics of joy, parchment, Paul Bunyan, and nude. Nude day? Is the air quality bad again? They're saying by tomorrow we might get some bad air quality again. That's what I saw. Daryl, no, I didn't. Haven't had as much time. to watch stuff. Plus, I think Walks on Wall Street goes a little later, closer to my bedtime. It is pretty okay, Sarah. It is pretty okay. Oh, they had the street open here again. They've been closing off these streets during the construction of the building here. I guess that's true, Ron. Michelle, good morning. And up. Trying to do like a slow angle change there, slow tilt as I'm walking kind of quickly. I guess it kind of worked. All right, since we're here, I will highlight again my favorite sushi spot in the area. See, this street's closed. Gary says at the bottom of the JP Morgan Chase building will be a plaza, public plaza. That's nice. At least people get to take advantage of this new fun building. Hatsuhana, here it is. My favorite sushi spot around here. A true go-to for me. Because you can't eat sushi Nakazawa every single day. Let's see. Frank the Tank is here. Good morning. Patrick, good morning. Well, I'm not as informative. At least Walks on Wall Street's got some finance stuff in the expertise-wise. I got nonsense. That's what I'm here for. Atlanta has bad air quality. Is that 90s in temperature-wise or 90s in the AQI air quality index? Because I think in the 50s to 100 is still not good, but we were in the 400s at some point during the last wildfire air a couple weeks back. Frank the Tank's never had sushi. I feel like if you never had it, you have to have a very good one as your first one. If you go to any one of those random hole-in-the-wall sushi spots, otherwise, you know the ones where they serve sesame chicken and 3-roll lunch specials. You risk the chance of getting a bad piece of fish, and it might turn you off of sushi for good, and you don't want that, because then you're missing out, I think, on some of the better spots. So I think your first sushi should probably be something good so that you know the quality that it can be. Air quality up to 130 for Christina. Am I allowed to say what kind of shoes I wear? Of course. I'm wearing North Face sneakers. By the way, Saks is here. They're advertising some things that I'll never be able to wear. Oh, that's all white. All that tells me is that's going to get dirty. Okay. 90s in temperature. Aha. Print size. Yeah, it really depends. I think sushi for lunch is great because it's not a very heavy meal, especially if you have to keep working and moving. But they do make, at least if you go to a fancy omakase place, they make dinner pretty nice because it ends up being like a drawn out, you know, like a 2.5, 3 hour seating. So it's like dinner and a show because you're usually sitting at the counter. The chef's making stuff for you in front of you. It's nice, and it's very slowly paced. So you don't get, you know, you get satisfied by the end of it, even though you actually didn't eat that much. Though you paid like you did. Jerome, good morning. Nike stores on the left. I think this is their flagship location now. Steph sells stuff. Good morning, glad you're enjoying. Thanks for joining us. Car is turning, so I'm gonna zip across before the next car comes, and we made it. You hear that? No beeps. If I did something wrong, you hear a beep. Is that a real cactus? It doesn't look like it. No, it's just the top of one and preserved. I don't really buy t-shirts. I just wait for Mrs. Commuter to bring free ones from work. But maybe I'll go to Uniqlo one of these days and pick up some Dragon Ball shirts. Because Uniqlo shirts are also pretty cheap. Now the question, Steph, is what kind of stuff do you sell by the seashore? Apart from the tongue twister. Here's the Microsoft store. They were, I know I read a while ago, they were getting rid of all of their retail locations. This might be the last one left. And they have that race car, that McLaren up on top, where you could try a racing game inside of a McLaren. Yeah, right, Gary? They might all be the same exact shirt, but they're free, and I really don't mind. So the only money I really spend on clothes is for work. And shorts. Those, we don't seem to get any free ones of. But I guess that's fine. Vintage and unique items. That's fun. There's always, it's always something new. Or vintage. But unique. I like it. Photo Store New York is here. Pinky and the Brain take over the world by giving out free t-shirts. Well, they got me then. This light's blinking. But there's no cars waiting to go, so I think we'll be all right no matter what. You do not mess with the mango, if anybody knows that reference. I never really noticed the gold accents on top of that building. Not to mention the little terraces on this one. That's nice. Bikes on the sidewalk. Oh well. I guess at least it's not middle of the day. Then it would feel like the Brooklyn Bridge used to feel between pedestrians and cyclists. Ambrose got the reference after Googling. Don't worry, I'm full of it. I mean, them, as in references. I could be full of it also. It being whatever you want it to be. Though we know what it really is. Guess I didn't make the light, should have ran. So we'll go left and wait. Well, we're almost in Central Park. We're right up ahead. You can see one of those streaks from an airplane up above in the sky. That's a cool shot, actually. Highlighted by the sunrise, which is otherwise obscured by the clouds. Lights changing. People are gonna turn on the red anyway, but it's fine. It's also Ukraine Constitution and Vietnamese Family Days. Huh. Anniversary of the start of the 6-day Stonewall riots and the release of the Apple's first smartphone. Wait, today is also the anniversary of the first iPhone? I wonder if Apple will do anything for it. The first phone Ambrose could see. Swanky Lexer's made it. Do you have to be careful with like technology? Like if you're not very gentle with your phone, does it just crumble under your immense power? All right, see, they got 9 seconds before he turns. I think we can make it. And up. Something's in my eye. There's the plaza. I think the plaza has residences, like apartments also. I don't really know how they work, but I don't think anyone will tell me because I don't have the kind of money they want. It's like one of those things where you don't know unless they want you to know. And don't even think about finding out. Patrick wouldn't run this early. Well, runners here tend to be pretty serious about their craft, which is running, I guess. Swanky Laxer or Swanky Laser versus Goldberg, who would win? I think at this point, Swanky Laxer. Goldberg just known for injuring other wrestlers inadvertently. The residences at the plaza are only $967. Photos wants me to know that the plaza does have a section for residents and hotel guests. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought based on walking by the other day and seeing that they had a residents only entrance. I don't know when they'll change out the yard here. I think they rotate maybe every year or so. Some nice flowers in that bush. What are these little yellow flowers? That's right, Ron. It all stems to childhood, when the parents say you can't have it. So you want it more. Sorry, we just got into the park. I think we learned that Swanky Lexer needs to get a new phone every day because they just compress in his hands by default. Single-use cell phones. There's your business idea. For people as powerful as Swanky Lexer. It's still quite humid, it feels like. What is Nightbot saying about the weather? Temperature-wise, it's nice. Humidity-wise, seems a little hot. HTC, the cell phone company? I thought they got absorbed by Google or something at some point. Or somebody absorbed a bunch of it. But they used to make like the premier Android phones. Remember the HTC Evo 4G? That was really like the first true Android competitor on the market to iPhones, I think, but I'm also biased towards Android. But you used to be able to do a lot more, like with Android, you know, you would get custom ROMs on there. Now, custom ROMs may mess with banking apps because they say you mess with your phone too much and it could be insecure. Although some ROMs somehow can circumvent that by using an extra thing called Magis, because it gets a little too complicated, I think. We're still gonna do Mondays. Our exact current Monday commute is ending July 10th, so that'll be the last day. And then we'll have other ones after. Though I may take a few days off at the end of July also, we'll see. They still have big concerts in Central Park, as far as I know. Sea lions are in their enclosure, hanging out. That's good. Let's check them out. Hey, there's one on the platform. Ambrose wouldn't call the summer stage big. More like a Tuscan Raider. Sorry. Scotty Brooks, good morning. Welcome back. But it's your birthday too? Happy birthday. Enjoy some sea lions. And here we go. David Bowie's Fame was released on this day. And St. Elmo's Fire. America Kowalowski, good morning. I'm well, how are you? They'll be back in greater numbers, yes. Didn't. We were meant to think they did. Or something like that. I've been watching The Dark Side of the Ring. No, but some of my friends tell me it's good. Maybe I should start. For some reason, I got on the Chicago Arrowverse. I didn't realize they had something like that. You know, if you know the Arrowverse, it's like the Green Arrow, the Flash, Supergirl, all those shows. They used to have like crossover episodes. Somehow I got watching those Chicago shows, like Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, which I didn't start yet. But apparently they have crossover episodes of between all those shows too. I don't know. Hey, no problem, Scotty, and happy birthday. There's whatever trees are blooming right now are very fragrant. It smells like flowers all through the park. And at other times it smells like, like a forest does after rain, which is a very nice smell too. Spy Hunter thinks Chicago Fire is the best of those shows. Yeah, that's the one I'm in the middle of now. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I kind of keep it on in the background as I do things. But then you kind of pay attention when it gets a little tense. Yeah, these shows seem to have a lot of crossover. I thought only those superhero shows did it. But didn't like some sitcoms do this in the 90s? Wasn't there a point where like Family Matters crossed over with something else too? Well, I know that I think Perfect Strangers was the birther of Family Matters, because I believe Carl Winslow's wife was an elevator operator in that building. What newspaper did they work for? Whatever they worked for. So that was the first introduction of Harriet Winslow, as far as I can remember. Don't forget Balto. What shows would I want to see a crossover of? I don't know. I have to think about that. Mad About You and Friends had a crossover? Wow. And Frasier and Cheers. Okay. It's not a new thing, but I guess you don't really, I don't know, you don't see it that much anymore. Speaking about Mad About You, I think Paul Reiser grew up in Stuyvesant Town, or lived there at some point in his youth. Wait, is that Mad About You? Is that where Paul Reiser was in? You know what? I have no idea. Maybe. Everybody loves Raymond crossover with King of Queens. That sounds right. Guess there were a lot of crossovers. But not in the sense that they're happening now. Like, with the Arrowverse shows, they would have crossover episodes where you would have to watch the next like successor to the episode on the other show. Even if you never watched it before, that's where the progression of the episode continues, not on the main show that you're watching. I think that's kind of more what I mean. Not just they do a one-off intermingling, but no, these are like storylines that actually go into the other show. And if you want to see its conclusion, you kind of have to pop over. Yeah, Prince, that's also kind of annoying because I'm like in Chicago Fire, this happened a couple of times where I watched an episode and like it ends on a cliffhanger and I watch the next one and it's like completely resolved. It's like, what? Wait, what? Did they just completely blow over that? And then I have to like remember that they do these crossovers. Steve Urkel made a cameo. Well, Steve Urkel was the 90s. Did I do that? Yeah. Well, that's another reason I liked a lot of those shows, those sitcoms in the 90s. They were just standalone episodes for a lot of them. You know, you have a beginning, middle, and an end in 30 minutes. Ron wants a Maury Povich and Jerry Springer crossover. Didn't they do that at some point? I mean, they were always on, back to back. I know they were filmed in different states, but still. Have they never done it? I don't think I'll ever top the arch as we did last time, but you know. A lot of historic events, huh? Are we making history? Freddy versus Cheese. Oh, looks like they're hydro, whatever, pressure washing the stairs, maybe. Begs to walk Sean Good morning. I don't know what just happened with my voice and whatever my mouth did. I think I had a different coffee this morning. That's the bottom line. Ooh, new Futurama episodes? All right, I'm excited. I think that might be one of my favorite cartoons. And it had some real, like, pulls at the heartstring episodes. I know the cool kids really like saying people on the street are NPCs and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that cool. No guesses today. How was the car wash? Refreshing. Where's the music guy? I think it's too wet for him. RJ, thanks for popping in. Have a good day at work. So, is it open yet? Boathouse? Oh yeah, it's copyright for pressure washing. Oh, is it Mel Brooks' birthday too? But no relation. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Isn't Mel Brooks, he's got to make that Spaceballs 2. He's got to make Spaceballs 2 before it's, you know, Spaceballs 2. What is it? The Search for More Money? The Quest for More Money? What was the exact title of it?
Good try, but
The windows are open. Well, that's a good sign. Walking commuter Cash Jordan crossover. Hey, I'm up for it. He's up for it. Like, we should do I would want to do a live stream with him where we actually like live stream his process of like being in the neighborhood, what he does, seeing the apartments, and do that all live. And then he'll put out the edited video for the continuation. Bow Bridge coming up. Tell my manager to make it happen. I'm just, okay, I don't have a manager. Water's nice and green today. We do like that. Just pop through as we get into the ramble. This is definitely the time they need to be doing the photos because it's going to be way too many people later. If you want the bridge to yourself, you have a lot more opportunities at this hour. Though too bad it's a little cloudy. Ali watches Cash Jordan too. Cash has to do pigeon noises. That will be an entire live stream episode where I teach them how to do pigeon noises and how to individually move your ears, which I can do. Because I can only do dumb things. It's a rule. Did I say hi to Miguel? Good morning. What else did I miss? Joseph Cardillo, good morning. Carl C, good morning. Diablo 4 did undergo DDoS. But I thought that was early, like last week or something like that over the weekend. I don't know. Sounds like a Monday stream. How do you individually move your ears? You got to contract the side of your head, each laterality, one of your scalp muscles. Like if you can get your hair to move, like your entire hairline, it's kind of a similar concept. If you must see it, I could show you. I'll have to switch the camera. But let me know. What will be the cliffhanger? He'll never actually make the pigeon sound on the live stream. You'll have to watch his channel to see it and hear it. Like we'll cut it off just before he tries his first pigeon sound. This. All right. Right, left, right. All right, sorry. You've had enough of that. And I'm sweating. Karen Williams, good morning. The hairline, yes. Well, my hairline ends at the back of my head. Yes, I'm glad I can impress you with my useless abilities. It's like a useless superheroes club. Forget my my 30 plus years of playing piano. It's the ears that I'm most proud of. People have seen my face before, maybe not so up close for such a long period. But that we only do it when it's necessary, you know? It's otherwise the show is here. I can get paid for that. I'm just gonna go to America's Got Talent and just do all my weird things all at the same time. Pigeon sounds, hand farting, ear moving. I don't know what else to do at the same time. I think I'm out of hands and body parts that can function simultaneously. That's true, Sue. That's the last talent, the final talent. Save that for the last show, the live finals. Hula hooping. Yeah, if I could do all that while hula hooping, I'm not very good at hula hooping. I can keep it up for like a second, just like my juggling. When I start juggling, it looks like I know what I'm doing, but then it all falls apart. Carl, glad you're enjoying. Ambrose has been practicing hand farting. If you should ever need to cover up a real one, can you hand fart the smells too? Thanks again, Michael Scott Howard, for the $4 super chat. That might have been the first time I said it, so the again is not yet needed, but I have to say thanks again. Now, Swanky might get stuck in the arch. They'll have to call the Swanky removal team. Avi, good morning. RG2CU has made it to Central Park. What is this, the Oak Bridge or something? I always call this the Iron Bridge mistakenly. Yeah, there's like some cool little lily pads. That bird is not there, but there's like lily pads over here. Look at this. They're all like grouped together. Right down there, a whole collection of lily pads. Huh. Probably the only person taking photos in this direction from the bridge. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying. Let's take a peek again at Billionaire's Row and then we'll keep moving. Oh, everything is moist out here. Stefan's got a lot of parks in Germany. Yeah, it is really nice to have Central Park here. It's like a nice escape from the city. It's cool. It's cool to have. In terms of like actual parks, I think New York is actually quite a green city in terms of how many parks we have. I think I read that somewhere. How humid is it? I keep missing Nightbot's weather report because I am sweating profusely. I mean, if you want to see my stream for longer, my face for longer periods on the static computer channel, I did do like a home live stream for a while. 90% humidity. Imagine if the East River guy comes out of that water. Now that's a crossover I'm not ready for. That's too much humidity. Can we dial it back on the humidity, please? Notify the weather, everyone. I think I'm sweating more than the runners. Yes, the air quality, I saw it on my Citizens app, which isn't my favorite app because of its history. If you actually look into the history of the creation of the Citizens app and some of the folks behind it, it's interesting. But anyway, it does inform me at times when it's not giving me fake bank robbery reports. But it did mention by tomorrow we might have some worsening air quality again thanks to the wildfires. Walk, Ride, Fly hasn't live streamed in a month. Didn't he post something else recently, or am I mistaken? Steve Gonzalez, good morning. It smells like yogurt. Why does it smell like yogurt? Is that me? This third guy swimming in East River is just Kramer. Was there a massive buffer just now? I don't know. May, good morning. I'm well. How are you? Sandra, good morning. Freshly cut grass over here. Very nice smell. I still like that tree with the really horizontal branch. And this is the red oak tree. We've seen a raccoon on it once. Well, they are in other locations too. Abby wants me to sing a song. I don't know. It's like telling someone, tell a joke right now. It's like, a brain fart. Sorry. I mean, I think for that branch to fall on you, you'd have to like crawl on it, under it, on it. Whew. All right. Almost out of the park. I don't know if she has a specific favorite song, but she has some favorite artists. Harry Styles, Lizzo, Green Day. Yeah, a lot of doggos out in the park. I hope they like humidity, because I don't. Glenn's got an Amazon package out for delivery for 4 days. Have you told Amazon already? I know they give you like a thing where it says it's delayed if it hasn't been delivered yet, and it's like they tell you if it hasn't been delivered by this day, you can contact us for a refund or replacement. But maybe you can reach out to them ahead of time. Though someone told me that it's all bots now. It's hard to actually get a chat with somebody on their website, but I don't know. Frank, have a good day. Do we have a Wrangler to see you off with? Not that I could see. No. Nothing. Looking down the block. Nope. Tamara Britton, good morning. There's this weird song, I think it's by this Russian group. I don't know how it showed up on my Spotify. It goes like me, 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 only me, me. There's your song. That's your song of the day. Lori, good morning. If I missed you before, my apologies. Sometimes it's a Swiss cheese model. Oh, light's changing. The Boathouse. The boat rentals and cafe opened last Saturday and will operate 7 days a week. The main dining room overlooking the lake will not be open until late summer or early fall. That's unfortunate. They're missing out on all the summer dining? Hey, Tamara Bridman, the $5 super chat. Thank you, Tamara. Appreciate that. Forrest, good morning. I'll be glad you're enjoying. Lynn and Graham, good morning. 86th Street coming up. Photos making coffee. Hopefully there's enough for everybody. I guess we're going left. Is that Johnny Depp? John M., good morning. We're always hoping the Boathouse is fully open for their dining experience when they're back in New York. Yes, hopefully. I'm walking more west on 86th Street now. Alright, photos, quickly check Amazon. Coffee pot big enough for 470 people. Go! Steven says Johnny Depp is from where you live in Owensboro, Kentucky. Is that right? Yeah, I've never eaten at the boathouse. Does it still have like shuttles that go there? Because it's kind of in the middle of the park. It's hard to get to otherwise. If you have any mobility issues, I think. Yuri, good morning. Simply Humble Tours, good morning. Collection of broken phones and such on the ground there. $4 pastries to $25 lobster rolls. They're packaged to go. Wait, so they just have everything ready to go at all times? Light's about to change anyway. No cars are coming, that's why I'm crossing. I made it. Oh, it's takeout only, okay. All right, so hopefully the kitchen fully reopens for food service by the time you're here. Bob Dole, good morning. Yeah, that's not a very expensive lobster roll considering. But I'm assuming it's a little small, if anything. Who knows? Are we close to Times Square? Not anymore. It's about 40 blocks behind me now. Nathan is here, good morning. Is that the same street cleaner? Yeah, they do tend to follow you. That's one of the rules of street cleaners. If they spot somebody on the street they want to follow, they're allowed to clean only the streets as they follow you. Wait, there's some sort of a pizza thing going on where they're being forced to add chimneys or something? I feel like I don't know much. I don't know anything about that actually. So feel free to school me. Yeah, we're on Columbus 88th now. Yep. Back is so sweaty. The backpack. It's all over it. May likes the rain walking videos. Yeah, Monday I never really got to do one. I was looking for some big storms, but got nothing. Oh, the pizza thing was on the news over where you are? Extra charge for brick coal ovens. Wow. Okay. I mean, is there a specific reason they did it, or did the city just want more money? I think a fly just went right into my eye. Ugh, it's one of those small ones too. Another Dwayne Reed. I feel like it used to be 24 hours. Maybe that's what that sign was that they took out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Better than in my mouth? I don't know. I don't know. At least in my mouth, I can kind of like spit it out my eye. It's just I gotta like rub it into my eye to get it. You know what I mean? Isn't like the whole brick oven pizza model, like, isn't that the selling point for a lot of pizza places? Like, that's part of their business. So I don't know. That sounds annoying. And no more dishwashers. Protect people in apartments directly above pizzerias. Most apparently have already complied. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. If they're right above an apartment building and you're consistently getting all sorts of smoke from the ovens and whatnot. No cars, okay. Sorry. Something just makes air smell better. Perhaps, but I guess if you're consistently being fed all sorts of exhaust from ovens, there could be some other concerns there. That's the Trader Joe's that had a car drive through its front door. And that Trader Joe's does not have a drive-through window. Officially, anyway. Oh, we did get an early buffer today. I wonder what's going on. Does that mean we're not going to have a buffer later? Nope. Just a little buff. Something Swanky Lex would never be a part of. He's only part of the big buffs. It's like an NBA Jam. Heating up. Oh, Karen Williams' daughter's birthday. Brianna, happy birthday. New York style, I don't know. Get the... No, happy birthday. The apartments here, I don't know. Here's 700 Columbus Avenue, according to that scaffolding, so if you want to look that up, feel free. Ambrose's local video game place got NBA Jam in. Nice. Sometimes we like to go to this place called Barcade. They have more than one location actually in Manhattan. But they have a nice collection of games. Alright, well, if that buffer wasn't enough for you, we're about to have some more service problems coming up after the scaffolding and across the street. Alright, let's see if we get any buffers. Usually it starts when I have to wait here for a little bit. That's right. Hold on to your butts, everyone. Takir, good morning. Whatever happened to the classic car alarm sound? Does anyone else remember that? Like, anyone remember that? It's like every car alarm had that same one. I don't know if you heard it, but I was doing it during the buffer. Did everyone hear my car alarm impression? What about the old school dial tone thing? Please hang up. There appears to be a receiver off the hook. Oh, you actually got to see the culprit, the mattress store? See, I was going to cross as soon as this blue car went, the Rebel, but the garbage truck is going, so I'll go after that. I'm sure you can Google it and have a YouTube video that plays that old car alarm sound. The internet dial-up sound as you try to get into America Online. Something like that, right? If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and dial the operator. Yeah, and Weird Al did that in his Albuquerque song. Hello, you've got mail. Well, I mean, welcome, you've got mail. File done. Apparently that guy, the voice actor for the AOL sounds, did like an Uber driving thing where he talked to people in that voice and see if they recognize. Oh, I used to love calling phone numbers and finding out it's a fax machine. That was wonderful.
Good morning. They never want to sit
First wax free. Okay. Getting close to our stopping point. What's a fax machine? It's like an email, but with more paper. I need to look up lyrebirds. Okay. Lyrebirds. Lyre. Reverse fax machines. Those sneaky fax machines always messing around with us. All right, let's see if I can clean the fence with my butt today. Here we go. Lyrebirds are real, unlike drop bears. Or are drop bears real? No, they're real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Pittsburgh RPG's office still receives faxes. I think you could set up e-faxes now. You could actually set up a fax number but receive it all digitally, which might be a more efficient way for you to operate. Oh, I remember cassette answering machine tapes. The lyrebird is actually a legit bird. Let me guess, a lyrebird only attacks people and only goes directly for the eyes. Arcade Action Ace has done e-faxes for years. Yeah, sounds like the way to go if you still have to deal with faxes. Some did have mini cassettes, yes. They tried to get a little fancy to make it more annoying to replace. Andrea Stevens, glad you enjoyed. I don't know if that music's gonna be. I think it's too quiet to be a problem. They're quite shy, but they imitate everything, including car alarms. That's pretty funny. That's right, Ali. Right in front of Starbucks. And Schechter Manhattan, whatever that is. And Five Below's service entrance, which is not an ice cream shop. Yeah, Steph. This is where we end usually on Wednesdays, right on 100th Street and Columbus Avenue. Well, sometimes we're on a different avenue depending. There is a Wrangler here, but Frank the Tank is already gone. There's a video of a lyrebird imitating a chainsaw sound. That's impressive. I'd teach them only to imitate my hand farts. That is, if you can teach them to imitate anything. It sounds like they do it on their own. But perhaps if that's the only sound you surround them with, you more than likely guarantee it. Still so humid. All right, hopefully the air conditioner's working in this place today. Should be. Anyway, let's get to work. Oh, okay, good, Norel. Check it out. Thanks everyone for joining today. Let me go wide for a little bit. Yes, thanks everyone for joining today. Appreciate the support in all manners, just by being here, donating your time. It's the most important currency we have. Everyone see that movie In Time? It's an interesting watch. Appreciate the super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, YouTube members. Thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you. If you're listening, think about subscribing. Thumbs up if you haven't already. Thumbs down too if you didn't like it. I don't know, that's okay. You're entitled to your opinion, but both actually help engagement thanks to YouTube's algorithms and programming processes and whatever else I said. How are we on the likes? We're getting close to 300. All right, go. 300 likes now. And I remember I forgot to thank the mods on Monday, so double thanks to the mods today. Albuquerque. We did the 300. Oh, he blasted up there, actually. People really wanted to join the efforts. Thank you. Hey, that means Norel did the lottery. A pre-stream lottery and an end-of-the-stream lottery. With Norel gifting a membership to, drumroll, it might have already appeared for you guys, but for some reason there's a big pause on my end, and I'm still waiting. To Lisa S. Thank you, Norel. Welcome, Lisa. This is one of those cars with the questionable temporary license plate. Many times, well, I don't know about many times, but I've learned that these are questionable at best and could be illegal. Apparently some services just print out these temporary plates, making them seem legit, but they're not, so you might not even know they're not legit if you're getting one. I don't know the official way of actually getting one. I'm assuming it comes from the city. But anyway, just something I've recently learned. Ambrose Prince's own. I still can't believe there's like these YouTubers that drive. Actually, the Starbucks is completely out of commission. I just realized. I don't know what they're doing in there, but they're just. Well, actually, I don't know if it's completely out of commission. Well, I think it is. I only see workers in there. Are they shutting it down? Are they renovating? I don't know what's going on. Actually, huh. Interesting. That Starbucks used to get a lot of business. When we stood here on this corner, people were coming in and out of that place all the time. So maybe they're just renovating. I don't know. Scat man. I'm a scat man. Oh, Deborah Starbucks is renovating, so maybe it is. Anyway, thanks again everyone for joining. We'll be back on Friday morning for a stream, so have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll see you back walking south in Manhattan Friday morning, 6:15ish, 6:20 a.m. You know, allow me some leeway if I'm late for various reasons. You know, sometimes you get ready a little slower in the mornings, especially if it's humid. Sometimes the humidity seeps in, slows me down. It knows I can't function in this, but I try. Anyway, Narelle won't be here Friday, so we'll be missing you dearly, but maybe you'll be able to watch later and we'll have some surprises. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen on these streams. Anyway, until Friday, for those of you that can make it. Otherwise, Narelle, have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Sorry, okay. Bye.